Hey guys, it's Laurelei Lee, and before I start this off, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, begin this with a good old-fashioned PSA about spoilers, and what I consider to be spoilers, because it wasn't just one person this time, it was so many people who felt the need to spoil me for this episode. At first, it was just the kind of spoilers I'm against that, like, not a lot of other people are against, where it's like, oh, I can't wait for you to watch this episode, or you're gonna cry at this episode, that sort of thing, which I feel like it really takes away from the reaction experience, because I'm anticipating something, you won't get my honest reaction to it. It won't be a surprise. It won't be what you're wanting from a reaction. But then also I had a couple people like legitimately spoil what was going to happen in this episode for me. So, of course they could have been wrong. They could have been just messing with me. But I think I know what happens in this episode, and because of that, it just really sucks. And especially on this series too, because I want to discuss things with you guys. And honestly, that was there were a lot of contributing factors to my unintentional hiatus, but that was one of them, is that I don't know, I was kind of losing... I'm sorry if I hope you can't hear that. Oh my gosh. I was just losing my enthusiasm for reacting, because part of what I love about it so much is being able to go into the comments afterwards or onto the Discord and discuss things with you guys, and like, it just really sucks when people gotta screw that up for everyone else and, you know, ruin my reaction, your expectation of it, etc. And it just really sucks. But anyway, yeah. So hopefully I will enjoy this just the same as usual. And yeah. So where we left off in Steins Gate, they keep changing the past. The butterfly effect has become a very known element, but they still keep trying to change things because, you know, idiots. But last episode specifically, we had Makise kind of opening up to Okabe about her past and her family, how her dad kind of dislikes her because she kind of surpassed him in his field, and how she's kind of been alone for years, and how much their friendship actually really means to her. And then the second half of the episode was a great little nightmare in which Okabe was once again threatened because someone knows what they're doing, and that someone is apparently quite possibly CERN themselves, because their computer got hacked. But yeah, Okabe got a very disturbing image of a bloody doll's head sent to his phone, which caused him to like race home, terrified for Mayuri's sake. But everything was okay, but they do know that they're being hacked, and Okabe won't tell anyone. I'm sorry, that's probably gonna make a lot of noise on the recording. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm frustrated, I'm nervous. Unfortunately, I have anticipation about this episode. But anyway, hopefully I'll enjoy it still. And let's get into it, okay?
You're on Earth. 7 million years ago, give or take.
Mayuri?
You were brought here by a time machine, though you probably won't remember that yet.
I don't understand.
It's crazy, you know? I've chased after you through so many mixed-up world lines that I don't even remember how far back it was I lost count.
Please,
I'm sure I'm the original version of me. I learned that the hard way. The important thing is, I have a feeling we're both going to die here. good news is, the stuff that makes us who we are will pass down to the versions of us 70 million years from now.
What the heck?
So, it's okay.
I'm sorry. What?
Erta Ocarine? Like that, yeah.
Like this?
Yep. Nice and stretched out. Try to think like you're a clothesline.
Like I'd ever traipse around in public wearing...
You keep zoning out.
We've got our leaper, folks.
Don't do that.
Oh, wow.
Definitely looks like something an evil genius's bunker would have in the armory, huh?
Bad idea.
So it works kind of like the phone wave.
But this puppy is able to transport a person's memory to any point in the past, particularly now that we've got access to the LHC.
Maybe
And
don't.
What does the LHC have to do with it?
The developmental gap between the two versions of yourself will be too great. And then there's the other glaring issue.
What?
Unlike our D-mail experiments, this isn't something we can run without a test subject, specifically a human being.
Yeah.
Believe
maybe
me,
don't.
I really wish that weren't the case, but it's the only surefire way to verify memory transference. Proxies just aren't enough.
Wait, so you're saying one of us has to volunteer?
I want to know what you think about it, not Halloween.
You maybe tell them?
Daru.
Yo.
I'm inclined to agree with Daru's assessment. If they were wise to us, we'd have seen some indication of it by now.
Buddy. That is the indication.
I have to know.
Maybe we could send a Nana back to the past to see if it changes into how it was when I bought it.
Sweetie, think about what you're asking, okay? Bananas don't have memories.
And ours aren't worth risking.
Thank
I think
you.
it's fair to say we're out of our depth here.
Thank
I
you.
vote we go public with our findings and let someone else sort out the ethics.
I second that.
I second it too.
Yeah. Out of your
Do
depth.
we know what kind of pizza Hashida ordered?
It's like super theoretical,
Well, it's not a big deal.
also
So it
terrifying,
pretty much goes with whatever.
and
Let's see.
there's only so far mad science
You are making a
can go.
That's right. Grapefruit salad, to be precise.
Then why in the name of all that's holy am I looking at ground beef?
Come on, don't you like to mix it up a little bit? Grapefruit's like the equivalent of black anyways. It goes with everything.
Excuse me?
Ugh.
Have you eaten one?
Oh, and since when did you be... I'm kind of surprised. I thought you'd be climbing the walls to leap through time once we figured out the mechanics.
He's scared. As he should be.
It is what it is.
I get the impression Mayuri's more relieved than all of us.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
I think out of the group, she had the keenest focus on the big picture. We couldn't see the forest for the trees.
Now you're so focused on what you can do, you're not focused.
When do we go
You
public?
can't see
Sooner
like
better as far
the
as I'm
greater
concerned.
implications.
Just give me a heads up. Provided I submit to your evil will, right?
Provided that you keep in contact.
Well, I mean, sure.
I...
Wait, hold on,
You're
wait!
so out of character all of a sudden, I'm forced to conclude you've been stricken with some kind of fever.
What? Look, it's not like I was serious or anything. I was just trying to avoid an awkward situation by being courteous.
Liar, pants on fire.
What is your problem? Yeah, well, there aren't any words for what you are.
Really? Because you just hurled a slew of them at me.
You know what? I thought of one. Impossible.
Thanks for the variety, too, I might add.
There's like a plethora of good stuff here, dude.
Moron!
No.
You let her buy produce?
I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't see reason.
Then damn it! Are you or are you not pledged to protect our lives?
Start, my hurried friend. We're not done for just yet. Rare miss of
Damn
a
it!
gourmand.
I forgot to buy radishes. Oh well, shallots will do.
Okay, if I survive this meal, I'm going to write a
So
letter.
two very different vegetables.
Hey, darling, could you...
Yeesh.
You don't even know me.
Keep talking. I know how this goes down. Trust me, lady. The things you're gonna do? Huh. Let's just say I'm more of an expert on what's behind that whole innocent girl act than you are.
Wait, what?
Please stop fighting. I really hate it when people fight.
Sweetie.
I just want you to like each other as much as I like you.
The cost of knowing may be the forfeiture of dessert.
Like I always say, when in doubt, come
You know, Okabe never seems more himself than when the topic of conversation is you. It's kind of creepy to tell you the truth.
Aw, that's not a very nice thing to say, you know.
Sorry, it's the truth.
I call shenanigans! Savor that cherry, callow upstart. It may well be your last.
Why don't you handle this one? I can manage the tea.
What on earth are you doing?
It's dark. I couldn't find a flashlight.
Just be careful. That's future gadget numero 6 you're holding, and it has nostalgic value.
Plus, it's nice and shiny.
Nice.
Since we've gone public with our discovery, somebody's bound to pay us handsomely. Then I'll set you loose in a department store.
Wait, so you'll let me get more chairs?
And new dishes, of course.
Can we get a new microwave? I majorly miss not being able to heat up my chicken tenders.
Perhaps I'll take it under advisement.
I mean, just a few months ago, you were always so sad, you know? The lab was quiet and lonely. The place is getting so crowded. It's kind of goofy for me to still be your hostage.
Hey, guys! Come back in. Something's going on with the trains.
Developments on the metro. A terrorist bomb threat called into local authorities just moments ago.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about being directly connected.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's no... I've got to get home.
Huh?
If you know something, speak up.
Alrighty then. That was subtle.
Should know something. How did the hourglass stop?
You, don't tell me you're broken. So not fair. I've taken extra good care of you and everything.
All the clocks have stopped. Her.
What are you doing?
Wait,
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't
Your
tell.
time machine is now the property of CERN.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't
Hold
tell
on.
people that you
You
meet on the
can't
street
distort-
that you have no idea anything about them.
Makise
All about your
Kurisu.
time machine.
Okabe Rintaro.
Yuri?
I'm sorry. The little one isn't needed.
Please, no.
For FB.
Oh, God. My Yuri! Please, no. What is this? What the hell is this?
Yeah, that's what I get spoiled on. Yeah, okay, so this episode was a pretty good wrap up to a lot of theories I had, things I expected coming to fruition. Most notably, Moeka, is that the one? That's the quiet girl. Yeah, if you meet someone and you know nothing about them. Telling them all about your super secret project, probably not a good idea. I mean, the others, they at least got to know them in some capacity or another. But Moeka just knew nothing about her. Yeah, she was quiet. Ever think that maybe she was quiet 'cause she was hiding something? Also, part-timer Suzuha. That's her name. I'm learning. I'm working on it. I still have a theory about her that I'm not going to voice yet, but it also seemed to be somewhat confirmed by this episode, and the fact that, I'll just say, she always seems to know what's going to happen before it happens. She talks about the things that Makise is going to do. She asked them how far they gotten in the CERN, and when she realized how far, she looked around, noticed something, and ran right before they got attacked. Which, yeah, if you hack into a company and they seem to be just letting you in, you really should have told someone about the death threats. I'm just saying. How many times did I say that? Tell someone. Anyone. And, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I got Mayuri's death spoiled for me. So, this was probably not the reaction you were anticipating, but I saw it coming. And I think I got something slightly further episodes spoiled, but I really don't know where they're gonna go from here. And like that opener was just terrifying. It's saying that Mayuri has been following Okabe through thousands of different timelines. I don't know. It was just, it scares me. They done screwed up. Like, yeah, they really should have been listening to Mayuri sooner. People are like, because when I've like complained before about them not thinking of the bigger picture, like, everyone's like, oh, they're scientists, it's what they have to do. It's no, I feel like scientific curiosity, and maybe that's just me, should only go so far before it crosses a line that can't ever be crossed again. Especially if it's something like this, the reality-altering kind of science. Gotta either choose curiosity or hold on to what you have now. And, I chose curiosity. And that happened. So, yeah, I have no idea where it's gonna go from here. But, other than, spoilers. But, I'm very intrigued, as usual. And I love this show, and I wish I could just binge it. But, yeah. I do love this show a lot. I missed it a lot. But yeah, anyway. As always, links for everything are in the description. Patreon, Discord, PO Box, other social media, etc. Thank you guys for watching. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next video.